Well, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Dub Saw Shop. Just coming back from work. Coming out here to the shop. It's about 7:30-ish. And we got this 3120, 8120 up on the bench. And I think we got a couple coils that's going to keep this thing from being all what the. We got the NeoTec NH8120 up on the bench. And yes, we've got 3 coils that I think will work on this thing. These 3 coils are actually from the Partner 5000, 5000 plus, 500. I'm pretty sure they fit the Husky 51, 50, 51, 55, maybe the 60, 61-ish, 272, 268 saws. I'm hoping it's the same, so we're going to spin this here little joker of a GoPro around. We're going to dive in and we're going to see if one of these coils will fit in that there spot. I got 3 of these coils. This one's a EM original. I think it's when after Husqvarna had done purchased them. And these 2 are RIFAs, Electrolux. I'm guessing that's when Electrolux owned them. I'm pretty sure they're going to fit. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure. Looking at my comments and talking with Sean Carr, I think they actually cloned or made this coil based off of the 3120K, which is the concrete saw version, and they do use a lower rev limiter just to keep the concrete blade from catastrophically exploding. And I'm pretty sure that's what they based this one off of. But it doesn't work out too good for the chainsaw. Now, these coil bolts are 3mm. And they are pretty tight. They have washers under them, it looks like. Is that a washer? Yes, it is. It for sure does have little washers under it. Pop these little dudes off. Try not to drop anything. Okay. We just have to remember to send it back through this hole before we go back together with the... So first thing I'm going to look at is the bolt pattern. And it does appear to be right. That looks about right. That looks about right. This one's made a little bit different, but I believe that's the ticket. Now we need to see if they glued this wire in or not. And I'm hoping not, because I don't know if I have a lot to shorten it up. She wants to play hardball. Come on, baby. There we go. Absolutely not. Look at that. And they got the screw in it, which is great. Now we need to... let's see. This I pulled over and up. So this needs to come in this way. This will need to come in the same way. Right. Let's set that down there. Grab our 3mm. And I use this Husky. It's a little piece of paper. Plastic almost. It's an air gap tool. Slip it down in there. May have to let me roll that back. I may have to take a little bit off of that end to clearance for this flywheel, because I can hold it back as far as it'll go. And it just barely touches right here on the end. So I hope you can see this now. So we ended up just taking a grinder, taking a flapper wheel, and kind of just profiling that thing so it kind of made that nice swoop, and set our gapping tool in, tightened her down, and should be good to go. Now we gotta turn this, get it back. One, hopefully, unlimited coil. So we still may have to do a little bit of a time in advance, and that's pretty much expected. I was probably going to be doing one anyway. Hopefully with this coil it'll be good enough to run. It should be roughly around the same timing as the stock coil, but just unlimited. Don't go too crazy tight with these. Okay, do we try to start it? I think we shall. Alright, well, let's see if she's unlimited yet, or if it'll even crank. That's a great sign. Smoky, very smoky. Well, that's better. Well, now we got to get our high jet back right. Now we know we got a screaming demon on our hands that's not rev limited. We actually get to see how lean it actually is. So you can only imagine how lean it was when you're cutting. The rev limiter is holding it back. So now without having the rev limiter, it's able to go up to where it wanted to be in the tune. And as we can tell, once you got cleaned up a little bit, it's pretty high. And saw this big, you really don't want it to be that high. So we definitely got to dive in, go ahead and get this high jet adjustable, drill the carb, do whatever we need to do to get some adjustment on that. All in all, I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be awesome. So, you guys let me know what you think about this thing. Now we got us an unlimited coil. Have a good upcoming weekend. Dubs, we out.